and welcome to the Rocket City, Huntsville, Alabama. Today, Brett's going to be a lunar rock scientist.
Come on, let's go learn and have some fun.
Recently visited the U.S. Space and Rocket Center so Brett could take part in their Saturday Scientist program. It is an educational program targeted towards kids in elementary school.
The theme this month was the study of moon rocks.
The class was taught by the Rocket Center's educational program manager, Joseph Vick. Mr. Vick has been with the Space and Rocket Center for 13 years and is an excellent teacher. His presentations are always entertaining and educational.
Let's learn about some moon rocks.
So we're going to talk about moon rocks today. Now, where do moon rocks come from? The moon. Good answer. So we got a good group of scientists this morning. So the moon rocks are important because scientists want to go to the moon to study the moon. Scientists that study the Earth are called geologists. Who's ever heard the word geologist? Yes, if you haven't, don't worry. It's a two-part word. Geo, let's say geo. Geo means Earth. Ology, let's say ology together. Ology means study of the Earth. So geology. Planetary geology studies different planets. Lunar geology studies different moons. So we're going to explore and be lunar geologists. Between 1969 and 1972, 12 astronauts walked on the surface of the moon. Here we have in front of us a map showing all of those locations. You have a map in front of you. So we're going to start our exploration by, on our tables, on our red plates, you have a geology kit. And in that geology kit is a filled pencil or filled crayon. Take out your filled geologist crayon and your filled map of the moon. And together, take these two items and come to the moon map. Here in the center, wall, smiley face.
The shading here, the shading there. I bet you it's about right there.
You are covering about a rough-sized area of the continent of Africa. If we were comparing the size and general location here. So
here, actually. Nope, I got it. Right here.
Did you find all the spots, Kegan? Nice.
Got one like right here.
Now, since there's a small group of us, we're going to do a small little field trip. If you've never seen a moon rock up close, we actually have one right here. It's right around the corner behind the Apollo 16 capsule. So we're going to take a little field trip and actually take a look at our moon rock. So let's put our All right, what are some other observations that you've seen since you went to another spot? It has cracks and crevices. What about some colors? What kind of colors do you see?
Red,
Black, red,
white,
white, gray. You can see from the picture, an astronaut astronaut holding what looks like a cup, but it's got some collection pieces. Now, if you follow me, I'll show you some of the devices that they use to pick up the rocks, because the spacesuits were really hard to move or bend in to pick something up off the ground, so they had special tools to help them. So follow me, let's take a look at those. Or any type of engineer or any type of person trying to complete a task, in order to do that task the best they can. Oh, that's a good idea. You can go up top and look down. There are brushes, there are scoops, there are tongs to grasp and pick up. And a rock from the highlands, so think of it as a mountain rock. If you've ever been to the mountains, are the white patches that you see on the moon's surface when you're looking out at night, those are anthracite. Basalt is what we just looked at, that gray rock. That gray rock is a dried lava flow. So if you've never been to an area where there is lava that has flowed, like the island of Hawaii, is the dominant majority made of basalt deposits. It's a gray sort of blob of rock sample. What we have over in the corner is our Apollo 12 rock. Breccia is a rock that has been really stressed out. Who's ever been really stressed out? Anxious. Yes. So breccia has been shocked, it's been stretched, it's been punched by other rocks and bullied by other rocks. So it's really stressed. And it has a lot of different sediments, different irregularly shaped objects due to collision. Collision and all different types of different rock cycle types inside it. It's similar to a sedimentary rock on Earth. Who's ever seen that blueprint in the moon's surface? That is a blueprint made in what's called regolith, which is the equivalent of like a really soft sand on the surface of the moon. Scientists sort of compare it to cornstarch or a powdery substance that would get all over the astronauts. And it covers the lunar surface. And the last type is colored glass. Who's ever seen a stained glass window? And all the light that shines through it, all the different colors, they sparkle in the light. There is volcanic glass, because whenever a volcano erupts, if there's any type of really flash cooling, it's really cool really fast, it can form really pretty glass of greens and yellows and oranges and reds. So who is up for becoming a lunar scientist, a lunar geologist to dissect their lunar rock sample? All right, before we get started, let's go over our tools. A lunar rock simulated sample on your plate. Then we will begin.
What's the cup?
It's weird.
Something to eat.
Yes.
The powdered donuts.
Yeah, those powdered small little donuts.
So observe. Scientists always start with observation. All of their scientific method, this is the things to do. They always observe. Well, in finishing up, passing out the rocks, you have, like a good scientist always has, a data sheet. So we have an Apollo mission Moon Rock Lab data sheet. The big square at the very top is what we need to start by drawing our rock. Make our mental noted observations into a physical drawing on our data sheet. Draw out as much detail as you can with what you have available or seen in front of you.
Do you want to be a side-by-side? We're going to dissect rocks. Yeah, we're a bit late.
And these are the 4 little squares we're looking for in our big rock. So when you're exploring with your rock and you see some colored glass or colored pieces of material, that's more than likely volcanic glass. If you see some sort of shocked or multicolored type bits and debris all together, that's a breccia style rock. Basalt is sort of a blonde gray rock, just like we saw with our Apollo 12 rock when we went on our little field trip. And anorthosite, if you see any white, a lot of white or crystal or sparkling, sort of silvery sparkling material, that would count as anorthosite. So you have your geology tools, you have
There you go. Stop breaking big.
Look at
Those
that.
colors. Yeah, that's pink. Yes, it's a blue. There's a blue over there.
Ooh.
See, and we'll work on cleaning some of those off too.
Purple. Pinkish colors.
Now that you've spent some of your time breaking apart and discovering what is inside of your rock, at this time, feel free to take your plastic sample bag and collect some of your best samples and set those inside of the bag for you to take back with you to Earth when we finish up with our moon.
Have you seen the crystal ones? I like the white rock. I haven't seen the right rock.
Now make sure you remember to write or draw some of these bits and pieces of data that you've collected from your rock sample.
You find the pink one?
And be very careful not to spill it on the table. It can get really sticky on the table.
What do these do?
I don't know. Let's wait and see what they say.
This. Our science skills with pipette. The way we do this, it acts like a vacuum. When we press on the bowl, press on the bowl, and we set it into our liquid. So press on the
Okay, so
bowl,
you want you to do it
set it
now?
down gently in the liquid,
Squeeze it?
and
Squeeze it
release
first.
the bowl.
Release it and put it in there.
No.
Now let go.
Release the bowl.
You see how?
It's sucked up. Don't drip.
Yeah.
I mean, don't hold it.
And that's how you get liquid in there.
We see on our red plates
Put it over your plate.
what part of the moon rock we would like to test.
Find one.
And then squeeze the geometry
juice on it.
on that
wow.
piece of moon rock.
Whoa, it's
And
kind of
let's
smart.
observe what happens. I hear bubbles. Do you see bubbles? Wow. Let's see. Try another section of rock sample.
Oh, damn, hit me.
If you have any leftover on your plate volcanic glass, see if there's any reaction when volcanic basic moon rock. It created a chemical reaction that released a gas. That gas is the same gas that we all take a deep breath and breathe out. You are breathing out carbon dioxide. And that is the built up, collected inside that rock gas. That when you added that chemical to it, it released it out of that rock sample. When you release carbon dioxide, just like we release carbon dioxide out of our lungs, that is an indicating factor of possible potential life. You can do the same thing with rocks on Earth. If you put an acid on a rock on Earth, if it bubbles, it means it may have calcium in it. And calcium is indicative of past life forms like sea life, shells, which is great news because we can go back, because NASA is planning to go back to the moon. We've been talking about Apollo. You mapped out the Apollo astronaut landing sites, all 6 of those. But soon, and very soon, NASA is planning a new mission called Artemis 1. Artemis, a new name, very similar to Apollo, because Apollo was a Greek god, and he had a twin sister named Artemis. And she, in Greek mythology, was the goddess of the moon. So they together, the missions together, Apollo in history, and the future mission of Artemis will take us back to the moon, take men and women to the moon to further explore what we left off when we ended our Apollo on the moon missions in 1972. So keep up with NASA news, keep up with current NASA events, and you can maybe watch, just like maybe your grandparents watched, the Apollo landing, those first steps on the moon in 1969. You too can make history and remember history when you watch the first steps of the first woman to walk on the surface of the moon. So, this time, as a testament of the good science that you completed today, so you can tell everybody about the science that you did today, about the science going forward, the future science of landing on the moon, and that you potentially will grow up and be the next scientists and engineers that will pave the way for us to explore deeper and farther into the universe. Thank you for coming out today. Thank you for joining us for this month's Saturday Scientist, and look forward to seeing you out next time for our December Saturday Scientist. Thank you.
Now we're going to take a trip to the gift shop. Is that what you want to do?
This is what I found. They are two different colored bears, and they're wearing hoodies said, love to the moon and back. And they are very soft.
My favorite item in the gift shop right now is this Snoopy t-shirt. It says one small step for man and one giant leap for canines. They sell for $25 each. These can be ordered online from the Rocket Center gift shop. The link is in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and we hope you learned something, and we hope you had a blast.